If someone's going to reject me, let the world reject me. In fact, that's what this idea of rejection therapy came from. Hey, do you remember me? I was a rejection guy. I did 100 days of rejection therapy on YouTube. If you don't remember me, you might remember my TED Talk. Or maybe you read my book, Rejection Proof. And if you don't know anything about me, you should know rejection therapy. That was a movement that I started over 10 years ago. I graduated from graduate school, found a job at the Fortune 500 company. I was a marketing manager, making really good income. I bought a house, pretty big house, very happy marriage. All our friends are working at big tech companies. My parents were proud of me. I was doing the things that I was supposed to do, but that wasn't my thing. So what if I get a bigger house? So what, I got another car. I was trading my time for money. My wife and I, Tracy and I, we're working for the same company. But I got home first. I just started crying. And I sat in my closet just by myself and started crying. My wife, Tracy, told me, you have like 6 months to start your company. And finally, I found someone, I was building something. The thing didn't work. Failure never ends. If all of a sudden you say, okay, failure ends today, that means you're dead. I started doing 100 days of rejection therapy. So I was putting my 100 days of rejection on Reddit because I want people to see it. I remember I was playing basketball and then my phone started to just vibrate. And then I was like, what's going on? And it turned out it's notification from every time someone would reply to something on Reddit, someone would put something on YouTube, I would get a notification. I just getting like all of the notifications. I was like, whoa, what's going on? The next Monday, Yahoo News, it was at the time the biggest news agency in the whole world, Yahoo News, and give me a call. They were like, hey, saw your story on Reddit. It was a really amazing story. Can we do an interview? And all of a sudden, that video got millions and millions of views. It was just all over the place and people started calling me and asking for more interviews. And then after that, it's tough to keep going. And then the person who was working for me, they left. Then the pandemic hit. We're locked down. And I started having mental issues. The United States was in a very negative space. The virus, social unrest, political election. That was really terrible election. Every news is bad news. I have one customer who was like, they were about to spend $250,000 on a contract. And then the pandemic hit, they're like, nah, we can't do this because we need to survive. Most people fail like 100 times before they can succeed. I'm just counting down the number. This is one rejection, this is one failure. It's not my way to success. That's a story you can tell yourself. If you tell yourself that story, your story, you have a chance to become way more resilient. But another story is, man, I suck. And this is not meant to be. I should quit now. That's another story. See, none of this is reality, just stories.